Hey everybody, Crow here, doing a little driving vlog, as it were, and you might see from the title of the video that pinball is the future, and you might be thinking, well, of course it is. What exactly do you mean by that? And actually what I mean by that is, I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm going to be doing some, a kind of a channel change. It's not really going to be so much of a change, I guess, but the channel is going to be focusing more on pinball related things than it ever did before. I decided that kind of going forward, the only types of videos I'm going to be doing in the future would be things like, you know, pinball, anything pinball related. It could be that, it could be pinball arcade, pinball effects. I plan on maybe getting into Zachariah pinball. Could be Pinbox 3000, real pinball machines. You know, I may do the odd video with you know, just non-pinball related things every so often. It just won't be, you know, like I was kind of planning on doing this Lego video. It's not really Lego video, like the arcade machine thing with the Lego. I wouldn't be doing anything like that anymore. It's just something I feel like I need to do, because, you know, those are the videos that I put out that consistently get a higher number of views than anything else. You know, I do, you know, the little My Arcade video, that's doing pretty good. But, you know, those are like the outliers where I don't know what's actually going to do good or not. So I'd rather have some consistency going. I'd been, you know, this whole YouTube thing is just a hobby for me anyway. It's not like I'm planning on making a living off of this sometime in the future. I mean, I'd have to make quite a lot of money before I would actually give up the job that I'm actually doing right now. I'm actually driving home from that job. So, you know, for me, it's like kind of like where I want to do a video on everything. My mind kind of is like that of a kid in a candy store when it comes to video games. Or like, oh, I like that, I like that, I like that. I think I need to focus a little bit more on things. You know, I get to the point to where I buy all these games, and then I barely have any time to play any of them all. Not only that, but the things that are really popular these days are just things I'm not really interested in. I mean, like, it was like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds that was really popular for a while, and then Fortnite. Everything's Fortnite now. I have no interest in that at all. Everybody's talking about the new God of War game, which honestly, that I was interested in playing that series, and I never got around to it. I have one of the God of War collections, and I've barely touched that. So, you know, in essence, I need to like really focus down on what I really want to play, and what I really want to play in the end of the day is pinball. So I just kind of want to focus on that. My pinball videos, like I said, a lot of more people comment on those. And that's what I'm kind of interested in, is more interaction. And it's just like other videos I did. Like just out of to experiment, I did those Leisure Suit Larry playthroughs. And in my mind, I was thinking, not a whole lot of people are going to watch these. And you know what? I was right. For a channel of my size, north of 7,000 subscribers, 100. You know, sometimes not even 100 views on those videos, and you know, not a whole lot of comments either. So, you know, I was like, okay, that was kind of an experiment. I did those because, yeah, I really couldn't think of anything else to do. I kind of and the reason it's taken me so long to come to this this decision is because I didn't want to kind of limit myself. I was like, you know what, this is my hobby. I just want to make videos on whatever I want to make videos for. But my problem is that I want to make videos on so many things, and I just don't have time to do that. I don't have time to like you know what's funny is the last time I was making a video in my car, I was saying exactly the same thing. Who has time for all this stuff? And I've come around full circle now. It's maybe been like 6 months later, coming to the same decision again. Not only that, but I've been kind of fascinated by these YouTube creator channels. I think one of them is called YouTube Creators. I'm not sure, I can't even remember. The other one's vidIQ. vidIQ every Tuesday has a live stream where the host kind of like looks at people's channels and says, okay, well, here's what you should or should not be doing. And I've been kind of following that. And a little bit, a month ago or so, you might have noticed, you may or may not have noticed, I've kind of been making some of those changes on my channel. I made a change to the banner. I made a new channel trailer, which you would not have seen unless you were unsubscribed and you went to my channel page. That's the only place that would have appeared. And I was like, will this help? And will this, you know, gather interest in my channel, as it were? And again, for me, it's just about having fun. But in another respect, it is kind of interesting to see what I can do to garner more interest in my channel. And there was something I did. I made a decision like, okay, I don't want to narrow myself down. I want to keep doing the same stuff I have been doing. The problem is it's too much stuff, I think. I mean, there are people that are successful, that do a whole lot of stuff, but they're putting out videos consistently. And that's one of the things that vidIQ, that I can't do for sure, that vidIQ recommends, is have a schedule. You know, say you're going to upload videos every, you know, every Monday or every day or something like that. And a lot of the really big popular channels do that. Metal Jesus Rocks posts videos every Tuesday and Friday. GameSack posts a video every, you know, every other Sunday, as it were. For me, I don't know if I have the luxury of doing that. I kind of just like will make a video and kind of post it. The only thing I make sure of not to do is not to post 2 videos in one day unless there's a reason for it. And that's going to continue. But what I wanted to do is just limit all that down to, you know, pinball related stuff. So like I said before, Pinball Arcade, Pinball Effects, Zachariah Pinball, and anything else pinball. Like I want to plan, and I've always planned doing this for a while, is going back and doing videos on older pinball games, because I like those as well. So that's what my focus is going to be on. I know I kind of jumped around. I'm kind of driving and speaking randomly, randomly rambling. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I do best while I drive. But going back to this vidIQ thing, yeah, one of the things that I can't do that they recommend is having a schedule. But the other thing that I wasn't doing that I could do and I just didn't want to do is focus down on one topic. And I wanted to be like, okay, well, video games is a topic, but that's not really narrow enough, really. So I want to narrow the focus down to more digital pinball. And a lot of small channels that begin smaller gain success through really narrow, and you know what, and I hate using that term success, because it really doesn't matter if my channel is successful or not. Again, like I said, it's a hobby, but as a hobby, it's interesting to see if I can make it a success. So I mean, it's all, you know, so like thumbnails being visible, tags, that kind of stuff. I've been watching vidIQ videos for 2-3 months, and the stuff is just, you know, really seeping in. And it's like things like, I know I need to do this, but I don't want to do it. But but I think in the long run, it's going to be better for me just to focus on one thing and not worry about everything else. Because like I said, with me, with video games, it's like me in a candy store. It's like, I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that. There's very few genres of video games that I don't like. And if you didn't know what they were, right off the top of my head, I don't like tactical RPGs, and I don't like tower defense games. Everything else is pretty much fair game. Now, again, there might be, games that break those rules that I do like. I think like the Disgaea games I would like, even though those are games that you wouldn't think I would, you know, them being tactical RPGs. But But again, I don't even really have time to play those. I kind of wanted, and you know, it's funny, it's the last couple of days, I've just been going back and playing more Pinball FX3. I want to play that more. So, I mean, I have a whole bunch of games that I pre-ordered through Amazon because they're 20% off thing. But I might wind up canceling some of those just because, again, I want to focus more on pinball. I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm rambling because I'm trying to think if there's something else I wanted to say that I haven't. And I don't think there are. There is. I think this is going to be the video. Oh, yeah, of course. So going forward, what does this mean? Again, other than me just posting mostly pinball videos, you know, this is pretty much what I've been doing anyway. You know, video pinball games like Pinball FX and all that other stuff. I just will try to refrain from doing things like the unboxing videos, which are really hit and miss for some reason. Some of those get really low views and some of those get really high views based on my, you know, channel averages. So I don't know about those. So I think I'm just going to cut those out. Any of these weirdo Lego videos. I bought 3 more Lego things. I was going to make a video on it on Saturday, but I don't think I'm going to anymore. I'm rather going to focus on maybe reviewing the Last Jedi table pack for Pinball FX3. They gave me a code for that. That's the other thing, is I get codes for pinball related games. And I got that review copy of Marvel Pinball Collection Volume 1 too. So, and in fact, YouTube analytically has already pegged my channel as a pinball channel. So they're more likely to promote the videos that I do that are pinball related than those that aren't. Wow, traffic is terrible. So there's that. I'm going to make a new channel banner that kind of focuses more on pinball. I need to, even though I made a new channel trailer like a month or 2 ago, I'm probably going to make another channel trailer that focuses on pinball. And the other major thing that I may or may not do, I can't decide, is whether or not I want to change my channel name. And if I do change it, it's going to be something like Crow's Video Pinball or something like that. You know, something still with the name Crow in it. Whether or not I shorten up the O's or not, I don't know. I haven't really decided. And that's where, if you've actually listened so far to me rambling up until this point in the video, I'd like to hear a suggestion. If there's a channel name that's pinball related that you think would be good. I'm definitely not changing my avatar. I love my avatar. That's definitely staying. So you'd still be able to identify my videos with that avatar in the corner. But yeah, I do need to have some work ahead of me. But yeah, just going forward, it's going to be mostly pinball. In fact, streaming wise, I already said I was only going to stream pinball. In fact, I may wind up streaming more since I'm going to be since I'm planning on only focusing more on pinball. At least video-wise. I get, you know, oh wow, that's what happened. There's like debris all over the road. That's what's going on. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see any of that. I really hope you can even see me in the video. That's why traffic was terrible. Okay. Truck must have lost his load or something. So, yeah, channel name. Should I change my channel name? And if so, do you have a recommendation for that? Something I'm going to be working on the next couple of weeks. There's definitely going to be one more non-pinball related video coming out. It's already scheduled for next Wednesday, and it's going to be the last part of Leisure Suit Larry 3. I really thought more people might be interested in that because it's a fun game. And if you haven't played it by now, I don't think you would have played it. In fact, a lot of people that have commented, and not that there's a whole lot anyway, have mentioned that they've already played it, and it was a great reminder of how good the game is. So, I don't know, maybe it's one of those things that'll just sit for a while and then somebody will discover it. I don't know. But those were fun games, and I really liked those playthroughs that I did. It's just unfortunate that hardly nobody's watching them. So yeah, pinball's the focus. Is there anything else I need to mention? Nope. I got some work ahead of me. Slow changes. I don't really know if I want to change the channel name or not. I I'm leaning towards it. I lean towards it and then I lean against it. It's something I have to think about more, but yeah, definitely in the future, pinball from here on out, with the odd, maybe non-pinball video. I haven't really decided if I really want to do that or not. Maybe no more pickup video even. Those have kind of gone on the decline too. I put a lot of work into the pickup videos, and the pinball videos actually get more views than those. So that's it. End video. I'm gonna go home. See y'all next time. Rate, comment, subscribe. I hate that. I know I put an end clip on there. I just wanted to see if it made some sort of difference, and it didn't. And that was the other thing, is that my subscriber count has been stagnant, really. Yeah, it was another thing I was going to bring up. Why not I bring it up now? They're not really the end of the video. Fake out! But yeah, my subscriber count goes up slowly. And then in one day, all those subs just disappear. So I don't know what's going on, and that's part of the reason why I'm going to switch to totally pinball. Kind of another experimentation, as it were, but it pretty much this is gonna stick. I need to limit myself. I'm repeating myself again, like I'm doing off script here, like I have a script, like I ever have a script. Well, actually, in the review videos and like the Pinball Arcade, you know, season top tables by season or whatever, I actually do write a script for those. But yeah, that's, I'll leave it at that. You know, that was the other thing, is like, oh, in the middle of the vidIQ recommendations, you know, make sure that you tell them to subscribe and whatnot. No, I don't want to interrupt the video to tell people to subscribe. I will tell people at the end of the video to subscribe, but I don't know. I know a lot of people watch videos on mobile devices these days. I have a tendency not to. When I play videos on my phone, it's actually streaming through Chromecast to my TV. So, but I still watch a lot of videos on my computer. I on a laptop. Yeah. So, yeah, that's. As soon as I want to end the video again, I'm gonna think of something else. But I'm gonna really end it this time. See you next time. Bye.
The same art as the manual does. On the bottom right is a diagonal banner which reads "New game cartridge for your Atari video game system," and there's a game blurb, a short game blurb in the lower left corner of the box. The back has David Crane's name, the game description, player and controller info, picture of the joysticks, and it's copyright 1981. And the spine of the game has